Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, October 21st, and I'm sure that you are just recovering from the exams you took, but we've got to jump in and get started with 674170, and we're going to do it the same way we did it last time. So if you look at the weeks, I have already put together your weekly schedule or your weekly groups. So you start right from the get-go with groups in this session. So assign yourself to a group. If you want to be with the same person, that's fine. We have a new person. Natalia Bailey is new, so I hope that you will welcome her and help to show her the ropes because each professor works a little differently. So, excuse me, to choose your group, click on your name and put it into the group that you want to be in, and that's all there is to it. So let's look at week one's module, and this is broken up into two courses. It used to be one course. So actually what we're doing is going over different body systems, and we just found that it worked a little bit better if it was broken up into two 8-week sections as opposed to a 12-week. So we gave you more weeks to work on it. All right. So this week we're going to be working on the neurosystem. And it's a very complex system. And don't forget, you need to participate in your class introduction forum. Even though most of you know each other, I still want you to do this. And then we have our MSN handbook acknowledgement that you have to do as well. And this is to ensure that you know the content of the MSN handbook and when posts are supposed to be done, because I have found, not in this course, but in other courses, not all students recognize the fact that they were supposed to have a response post in by Friday, or a feedback post by Friday and a response post by Sunday. So the MSN handbook does a really good job of defining exactly what your responsibilities are as far as the course content is concerned. Now let's look at our case studies here. And we're going to do this the same way early tomorrow morning. We're going to open up drawer 1 with the patient videos. Again, I really strongly encourage you to do Google Docs so I can look over your document before you present it. Also remember that whoever is going to be the leader that week, and I haven't assigned leaders, I'll let you decide, take turns. I'm not going to approve the same leader every week because there's only 2 in your group, but switch it off. It's the leader's responsibility to ensure that the assignment is distributed in an equitable manner. It is the leader's responsibility to post the assignment, and it's the leader's responsibility to put both members of the team's names on the top before you post it. But you've been doing really well. Okay. And then don't forget you have to do your that quiz, the time quiz. Let me go back to that. Also, another thing I want to say, sign up for your exams now. It's very important that you do so that you are able to accommodate your own schedule with the exam. Because as you know, we really rarely make exceptions unless there's an illness in the family, or I had one member once who had a wedding that she had planned to attend weeks before. So, but otherwise, it's your responsibility to find the time to do it in the days that it's assigned. We have here it is, the week 1 time estimation quiz. So make sure that you do that too, even though it isn't any points. It's required. And it's required for us because we need to be able to present to the bodies that govern higher education that the content of the course is adequate. If you're not spending enough time on the content, then we are not giving you enough work to do. But I certainly think that this course uh, gives you lots of opportunities to participate. So, if you have any questions or concerns, please email me. You can email me right through Canvas in the inbox, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. The least, well, if you put questions for instructor, I may not get back to you in a timely manner because I don't see this. And I like to get back to you within a couple of hours because if you have a question, it's important to you. And I know, having just finished my doctorate a few months ago, if I had a question, it was urgent to me. So I like to get back to those questions as quickly as possible. Prayer requests, we have some resources for APA. And MSN handbook is here too. Nursing evaluation procedure and grading system. And optional check for students. I'm going to have to look at that because I'm not quite sure what that is. Don't forget to sign up for your exams. And let's see what else we have to do here this week. Sign up for your groups because you're going to be starting tomorrow. So it's important that you get that fixed and straightened out. And I think that covers it. Don't forget the paper that you're going to be writing this term is a continuation of the paper that you started in Patho 1. And that is due... When is that paper due? Here. It's due week 6. So get started on it now. And make sure that you're following the suggestions that I made on the last paper. Remember, this is a professional level paper, a graduate level paper rather. You need to have headings. You need to follow proper APA format. And I think some people get confused when I say proper APA format. There's more to writing a paper than just following APA format. You need to follow the standards of writing for a graduate level student. And I think I'm going to start incorporating that more in my coursework. I think I focus way too much on APA instead of elaborating on the importance of having proper writing skills. And proper writing skills include not using first-person references, using proper grammar and punctuation, and writing in a scholarly manner. So I'm sure you've read many resource or references due to your studying. I'm sure you've read lots of journals, and look how they write. Their level of writing is elevated, and that's how I want you to write. You're not going to see them writing, I think, unless it's an editorial. It is in third person always. If you have to make a reference to yourself, you are the FNP student. So if you have any questions, you know that I will help you along the way, and I look forward to these next weeks. And I strongly encourage you to give me some feedback, as I have just been named the assistant director of the FNP program. So starting November 1st, I am going to be jumping in head first to try to ensure that this FNP program fits all the standards that it needs to. So any feedback I would greatly appreciate. So good luck, and I'll see you in the threads this week.